Did you know that your mind is more suggestible in those last moments before sleep than at any other time in the day? In this transformative video, we'll show you Neville Goddard's simple but life-changing 3-step evening routine to accelerate your manifestations while you sleep. If you've been struggling to see results from your visualizations or affirmations, this approach can help you break through mental barriers. We'll take a closer look at how to calm your mind, align with your desired state, and plant powerful intentions just before you drift off. By the time you wake up, your subconscious will have been hard at work, reshaping your reality from the inside out. Stick around until the end, because we're sharing a bonus tip to supercharge your results and create the life you've always wanted, faster than you ever thought possible. Get ready to tuck yourself into a future you love. Step 1. Relax and quiet your mind, preparing yourself for deep relaxation. Before you dive into manifesting your desires, it's crucial to create the right space in your mind and body. Think of it as setting the stage for a performance. The clearer and calmer the backdrop, the better the experience. This first step isn't just about sitting down and closing your eyes. It's about shifting your entire state of being, slowing down the mental noise, and grounding yourself in the present moment. Now, let's talk about that mental chatter. We've all been there, thoughts racing through our heads like a hamster on a wheel. Worries about work, relationships, finances, or just the endless mental checklist that seems to live rent-free in our minds. When you're trying to manifest something, all that clutter can be like trying to tune into your favorite radio station while the static is blasting. Not exactly ideal. To manifest effectively, you need your mind to be clear and receptive, like an empty canvas ready for your desires to be painted on. The first step is learning to let go of all that mental noise. Don't try to force it out or wrestle with it. That's not how this works. The more you struggle against your thoughts, the more they'll persist. Instead, try to acknowledge them and then gently set them aside. Imagine each thought as a cloud drifting by, passing and moving without any resistance. You don't have to engage with every thought that pops up. Just let them float away. Now, with your thoughts starting to quiet down, let's work on your physical body. When we're stressed, we often don't realize how much tension we carry around. Our shoulders might be hunched up, our jaw clenched, or we might even be holding our breath without noticing it. This physical tension directly impacts our mental state, creating a feedback loop that keeps us in a heightened state of alertness. That's why relaxation is such a powerful tool here. The moment you begin to consciously release physical tension, your mind begins to follow suit. It's like a domino effect. Start by taking a deep breath in, hold it for a second, and then exhale slowly. Feel your body soften with each breath. If you're sitting, feel your weight pressing down into the chair, your feet grounding into the floor. If you're lying down, let yourself sink into the bed, feeling supported. Every inch of your body can unwind when you focus on letting go. Next, pay attention to your breathing. This might sound basic, but it's one of the most effective ways to calm your nervous system and prepare for deep relaxation. Focus on slow, steady inhales and exhales. As you do this, try to breathe deeply into your belly, not just your chest. This type of breathing activates your parasympathetic nervous system, the one that brings you into a state of rest and digestion. When you breathe like this, your body begins to signal to your mind, hey, it's time to relax. Don't rush it. Allow your breath to become the anchor that draws you back when your mind starts to wander. One of the keys to quieting the mind is engaging in something that shifts your focus. You want to step away from the constant, looping thoughts about the past or future and bring your attention fully into the now. Imagine your thoughts are like leaves on a river. Rather than getting caught up in each one, just watch them float by, letting them pass without attachment. This is not about forcing your mind into total stillness, which can actually create more resistance. It's about gently guiding yourself back to calm whenever you notice distractions. It's like coming home to yourself. This process isn't something you perfect overnight. It takes practice. Some days, your mind will be more stubborn than others, but that's okay. Every time you try, you're building a habit. And over time, you'll notice that the moments of stillness get easier to find. By the time you reach the end of this first step, you should feel a noticeable shift. Your mind will be quieter, your body more relaxed, and you'll be in the perfect state to start visualizing and manifesting. The key here is not to rush, but to enjoy the journey. The more you practice relaxing and quieting your mind, the more natural it will become. When you're relaxed, you open the door to infinite possibilities. And that's the perfect space to begin manifesting. Step 2. Visualize your desire vividly, feeling the emotions as if it has already manifested. Alright, so now that your mind is quiet and your body is relaxed, it's time to get to the fun part, visualization. This is where the magic happens. Visualization isn't just about imagining what you want, it's about living it. You've already set the stage, and now you're about to create the experience in your mind as though it's unfolding right now. But here's the catch, it's not enough to just see the images of your desire in your mind. You need to feel it. You need to experience the emotions that come with having already achieved your goal. It's like stepping into the role of the person you want to become, feeling everything they would feel, living it in full color, texture, and detail. This is where things get exciting, and a little bit tricky for some. If you've never tried it before, it might seem like an impossible task at first. But trust me, it's all about training your mind to believe what you're seeing and feeling is as real as the world around you. First, think about the desire you want to manifest. Whatever it is, really focus on the end result. Don't get caught up in how you'll get there or what the process will look like. That's not your job right now. Your job is to step into that finished reality. Close your eyes and imagine everything exactly as you want it. Don't skim the surface. Dive deep into the details. What do you see? What do you hear? What do you smell? What textures can you feel with your hands? The more sensory details you add, the more real it becomes. It's easy to think of visualizing as just a mental picture, but it's much more than that. It's a fully immersive experience. It's about feeling the emotions of having achieved your desire. Let's say you're visualizing success in your career. Picture yourself stepping into a room where everyone is congratulating you. Feel the pride and excitement in your chest. Hear the sound of applause or see the smiles of people acknowledging your hard work. That feeling in your body is the key. Your emotions are the energy that propels your manifestation forward. But don't just feel the emotion on a surface level. Really sink into it. What would the emotion feel like in your body? Is it warmth? Is it excitement that makes your heart race? Does it fill you with a sense of accomplishment or peace? Feel it fully, as though you're living it right this moment. The deeper and more intense you can make those emotions, the stronger the vibration you send out into the universe. And remember, this isn't some airy, abstract concept, it's rooted in how your mind and body work together. When you're emotionally engaged, your mind begins to think it's already real. Your body follows, and the energy you create through those emotions is like a magnet for your desire. A cool thing about this is that your mind doesn't distinguish between what's real and what you vividly imagine. The more you practice this process, the more you convince your subconscious that it's already true. That's the secret sauce. You see, manifestation isn't about waiting for something to come to you, it's about becoming the person who already has it. And when you visualize and feel your desires as if they've already materialized, your subconscious begins to align with that reality. Now, here's where it gets interesting. The emotional engagement in visualization is what powers your manifestation. The emotion you feel while imagining your desire is the energy that carries it into the world. You see, thoughts are important, but emotions are what make those thoughts sticky. They're what glue your desires to reality. The stronger the emotion, the more you activate the law of attraction. Sometimes, people get hung up on trying to visualize perfectly. They think they need to see every single thing perfectly clear, like a movie playing in their mind. But it's not about perfection. It's about the intensity of the feeling. So, don't get caught up in whether or not the image is sharp or if the sound is loud enough. Focus on feeling. Feeling the gratitude, the joy, the excitement, whatever emotion you would feel if your desire were real right now. That's where the power lies. And, as with everything, it's a practice. The more you do this, the more natural it will feel, and the easier it will be to slip into that state of vivid, emotional visualization. The cool part? The more you feel it, the more you start to act like it's already true. Your mindset shifts. Your energy shifts. And before you know it, what you're visualizing starts to show up in your life in ways you may not have expected. Just trust the process. So, to sum it up, step into the experience of your desire like it's already yours. Feel the emotions, the excitement, the peace, the pride, whatever fits the desire. This isn't just daydreaming. It's a deliberate act of creation. And the more vivid and emotional you can make it, the faster that manifestation will come your way. Keep practicing, and soon, it'll feel as natural as breathing. Step 3. Affirm the fulfillment of your desire, assuming it's already yours, then drift into sleep with faith and gratitude. Now that your mind is calm, your body is relaxed, and you've visualized your desire as though it's already real, it's time to take that final step in your evening routine, affirming the fulfillment of your desire. This is the part where you fully anchor yourself in the belief that what you've visualized is not some far-off fantasy, it's already yours. And, as you sink into sleep, you do so with a heart full of faith and gratitude. The act of affirmation is more than just repeating words over and over. It's about embodying your desire, believing it's already true, and shifting your mindset into one of unwavering certainty. When you affirm, you're essentially claiming ownership of your desires. You're stepping into the version of yourself that already has everything you want. You speak as if it's happening right now, not in the future. So, how do you affirm effectively? Well, first, you need to feel the truth of what you're affirming. It's not about saying words that sound good, it's about saying words that feel true. This is where your emotions come into play again. As you repeat your affirmation, feel the weight of it as if it's already done. Don't just say, "I am successful," or "I have everything I need." Feel the success, the satisfaction, the sense of having achieved your desire. Your words need to be drenched in conviction, not hollow promises. The key here is faith. You can't just say the words and then doubt them immediately. You need to trust in the process, to feel the certainty that your desire is already fulfilled. This is the tricky part for many people. It's easy to say, "I have this," but if there's a lingering doubt in your mind, that doubt can start to interfere. To make the affirmation truly powerful, you have to say it with the firm belief that what you want is already yours. You don't need to see the evidence yet. You don't need to wait for confirmation from the outside world. You're doing the work internally. Your faith is what bridges the gap between where you are and where you want to be. As you go through the affirmation, imagine it sinking deeper into your subconscious mind. This is why it's so important to do this just before sleep. When you're drifting into that restful, almost dreamy state, your subconscious is the most receptive. It's like planting seeds in fertile soil. Your conscious mind has quieted down, and now the deeper parts of you are absorbing everything you're saying as truth. Now, let's talk about gratitude. This is the secret ingredient that often gets overlooked. Gratitude is the most magnetic energy you can send out into the universe. It's the energy that pulls things toward you. So, as you affirm your desire, also give thanks. Thank the universe for bringing your desire into your life. Thank your future self for living in the reality you've just imagined. Gratitude turns your affirmation from a wish into a knowing. When you're grateful for something you haven't yet seen, it's like you're telling the universe, I trust you. I know it's on the way. In this moment, as you prepare to drift into sleep, let that sense of gratitude wash over you. Feel the warmth in your heart as you acknowledge everything you've already created, even before it has physically manifested. You're not just waiting for things to happen, you're celebrating them as if they've already happened. The more genuine your gratitude, the more you amplify your vibration, and the faster your manifestations will align with you. And finally, as you lie down and begin to drift off, do so with the full conviction that your desire is already yours. Don't force it. Let the faith and gratitude naturally lead you into a peaceful, restful sleep. The key here is to let go. Trust that you've done the work. You've visualized, you've affirmed, and you've expressed your gratitude. Now, you can let go of the need to do anything and allow the universe to handle the how. Sleep is when the magic happens. It's when your subconscious goes to work behind the scenes, creating and aligning the events that will bring your desires to fruition. So, as you close your eyes and let your body relax, do so with the peaceful knowing that what you want is on its way. You've already planted the seeds, and now it's time to rest, trust, and allow the universe to deliver. In the end, this step is all about embodying your desires fully. It's about affirming them as already real, living with that deep sense of faith, and being so grateful that it's already done. And as you sleep, you do so in the peaceful trust that everything is unfolding perfectly, just as it should. This is how manifestation becomes not just a practice, but a way of being. That's it for today, Modern Stoics. Remember, your evening routine is the key to manifesting effortlessly while you sleep. By following these 3 simple steps, you align yourself with your desires and allow them to unfold naturally as you rest. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more manifestation tips. I'd love to hear how you're using this evening routine, so drop a comment below and share your experience. Keep manifesting, stay focused, and I'll see you in the next one.